Michelle, who's on the show today? Love this one. Tell you anything you wanna know. She'll take you anywhere you wanna go. You know her conversations are so real. No matter who she's talking to, her interviews will turn into moments of motivation with Michelle. It's time for moments of motivation with Michelle. Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our second episode of Moments of Motivation with Michelle. Tonight, we're coming back with Mr. Kevin Williams, also known as Bam the Funny Guy, also known as Mr. Charlie. On last night, we had some technical difficulties, but y'all know what? We are coming back with some juice. Mr. Charlie is live and in person in studio with Michelle tonight. And I ask you guys to just, hey, come expecting to have a great time and meet Mr. Charlie. Good evening, Mr. Charlie. Where you hiding at? Where you hiding at, Mr. Charlie?
Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can. DJ Bob. Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man, and he's doing the best he can. That's why I still love him like I do. Boy, you still do me like you do. I know that you know it's true. After all I've been through, I should be through with love, but there's a God above that keeps saying that it's right. Don't give up, you know why. My God is gonna shine. Love you are mine. You keep doing your best, and I will do the rest. 'Cause I love you best like I do. That's why I still love you like I do.
Right, Mr.
My love is deeper than the ocean, and my love is a river in my hand. Oh, it's full of emotion. My love is full of devotion. My love is in and out of season. And I love you, we go beside the river. You see, God is gonna bless me for loving you. My God, for all the times that you treated me wrong and I kept being true. You see, God's eyes, they're not closed. He's not asleep. Say he's watching every move you make, every secret you keep. Boy, you better be careful. Well, you treat me bad or make you sad. My Father in heaven is watching you. But still love you like I do. And nobody ever come around.
All right, there you guys have it, Mr. Charlie himself, Mr. Bam Williams, aka Bam the Funny Guy, Mr. Charlie. We enjoyed him so much on last evening, had a great conversation with him, had some technical difficulties, and we were like, hey, we're gonna come back. Bam is an exceptional comedian. He does his work different from a lot of comedians that we're accustomed to. Comedians who have gone to school, they've had some type of form of training and all of that. But Bam is basically self-taught. On last night, he talked to us about where he got this comedy from. He said his mom is the comedian in the family. And tonight, Bam has come and he's sitting back on the set with me to introduce, as you have seen, Mr. Charlie to you, Mr. Charlie. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on TikTok. Bam has gone viral on almost every platform. He's from Scotland County, North Carolina. You guys will hear a little bit about him talking about his family and some of the other experiences that he's had. So, guess what, you guys? Just sit back, relax, and enjoy this conversation that we are having with Bam the Funny Guy. All right. I hope and pray that you all had a wonderful day or having a wonderful day. It's nice and sunny and beautiful outside. I went to a beautiful wedding today in Laurinburg, and I'm excited about this evening sitting down with Bam once again to talk about Mr. Charlie. And I'm pretty sure he had to jump off that set because Mr. Charlie looked like he was hot. He like he was hot. The hat, the wig, the tie, the jacket, all of that. Cause I'm hot over here and I have a fan on over my head. So if you're here, while we're waiting for him to come back on screen, if you don't mind, just put in your chat box because we can't see everybody who's live. So if you would put a comment in the chat box so I can let Bam know that you're active and you're live and you're watching. And again, we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. Thank you for chiming in, logging in with us to experience Bam and learn more about who he is and what he's doing in the comedy world. He's doing a great job. He's gone viral. A lot of people want to go viral. A lot of people want to know what the formula, what the remedy is. And Bam didn't have a formula, didn't have a remedy. He just had some experiences that he went through in life and decided to use comedy as his launching pad to overcome the trauma that he was experiencing. So if you would just say hello in the comment box, and while you're doing so, love, tag, and share this photo, excuse me, this live with your loved ones, your family, your friends on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or wherever you may be. Hold on for just 1 minute. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. If you're logging on here again, if you would just comment who you are, tell us where you from. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you for chiming in to Moments of Motivation with Michelle. This is a platform. I'm not trying to go viral. I have no desire whatsoever to go viral. But I do like bringing some wonderful people on my platform to talk about different topics that are going on in our community. I like bringing on people such as Bam, comedians, athletes, pastors, or whoever you may be, to sit down and have a conversation with me to talk to us about some ongoing topics that's going on in the community, surrounding community, things that are going on positive in your life that you can motivate, courage, and encourage and inspire someone else. And again, tonight we have Mr. Kevin Williams, also known as Bam, the funny guy, also known as Mr. Charlie. If you're interested in finding out more about Bam, the funny guy, Mr. Charlie, you can look him up on TikTok. And he gave out information on last evening, and he was saying if you want to book him, you can send him a message on TikTok. You can send him a message on Facebook. You can send him a message on YouTube, and he will respond back to you.
Oh,
He will not give you his phone number on those platforms until you've reached out to him in a message, and you can book him there. There he is. Hello, Mr. Charlie. How you doing, sir?
I'm okay. I don't know what happened.
All right. Sometimes things like that happen, but guess what? We got a listening audience, and they're waiting to hear from you and learn more about you, where you from, what you're doing. I was explaining to them that we had some technical difficulties last night, and we're back. I love that outfit you have on, Mr. Knight, Mr. Charlie.
Thank you
Where'd
so
you get
much.
all this from?
Uh, it's any type of old fashioned store. To be honest with you, how's everybody doing tonight?
All right, all
That
right.
twist. Hold on.
I know you
There we
hot.
go.
I know you hot, Mr. Charlie.
Yeah, but I'm good. I'd rather keep going with it. I'd rather not even stop. I'd rather just keep going.
All right, let's keep going. So go ahead and give us a little introduction of who you are, where you from, what you're doing, and why you're doing what you're doing. I know that we discussed it on last evening, but we do have some new people who are listening on tonight. So if you would again share with us more about Kevin Williams. Tell us who Bam the Funny Guy is, and most definitely where is Mr. Charlie coming from? Where did he come from? Where did you get this character from?
Well, this character came from out the blue. Just one night I got off work and I decided to just try to do something. Like I say, I went in the closet, which I already just got a suit for that day. So I went in the closet and went and got me my suit from out the closet. Said I'm gonna pull my pants up, try some new stuff, and I put the phone and the keys in my waist, and and put the wig on and the hat, and that was Mr. Charlie.
There was Mr.
And
Charlie just
yeah,
popped up
and
on
just
the
didn't
screen.
know. Yeah, I just didn't know the next morning I went viral.
Okay, okay. So you talked again last night. You talked about going viral. And I know as I was saying last night, I was looking at a YouTube clip and it was saying there is no formula. There is
No
no
formula.
certain way to do it. It just happens. So
Yeah, it
can
just
you
happened.
share with our listening audience how it happened for you?
Well, what happened for me, it just like I said, it just came out of the blue. Like I said, there's no formula to become viral. You never know when you'll come viral. Any video, the least little video that you make, don't put it up. Don't put it in your storage. Just try it. Just put it out there. To give it a chance. You never know what the outcome will be. You know.
All right, so tell the viewers. Last night we talked about some of the trauma that you had experienced in your life, and some of the things you had to overcome. And you're using Mr. Charlie, Bam the Funny Guy, as a way to motivate, encourage, and inspire other people who may have experienced some of the same tragedy or traumas that you experienced.
Well, in 2020, well, I'm a father of three boys. In 2020, I lost my second oldest son to violence. Um, and ever since then, I vowed to make him proud of me. And ever since, like I say, probably like 3 days after we laid him to rest, I started TikTok. Probably less than a month, I came out. No, probably less than 2 weeks, I came out with Mr. Charlie. And it's like ever since then, like I say, I've been pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and just to keep myself motivated. Um, like I say, but yeah, 2020, it was a bit lost to me. Um, but right now, we're still battling with it. We haven't actually went to the trial or anything like that. We're still battling with the situation. Every day is a struggle. Like I say, that night, it was I had two kids in there. God could at least he could have took two of my kids, but he still spared me at least one. So one that night. So now I still have two kids here, and to be honest with you, all three of them have done been shot before. Um, so and that's the struggle too, to get through with stuff like that as well. But like I said, we're coping with it. We're trying to do the best we can, and like I said, I try to stay strong. So that's why I do what I do. I won't never regret what I'm doing. I just want to push forward. I just want to keep going. I want to get bookings. I want to get shows. And I just, like I said, I just want to be proud of them, and I just want to work my way to the top. But they always say it's never too late to become famous.
That's right, Bam. It is never too late. And I was sharing with the viewers while you were off screen some of the places, some of the platforms that they can find you on. Would you like to share that information before we go any further?
But some of the platforms you can find me on, I'm on TikTok as Bam the Funny Guy. I got a YouTube channel as Bam the Funny Guy. And I'm also on Clappers at Bam the Funny Guy. You can follow me on Facebook at Bam the Funny Guy. The only one that's different is Instagram. It's Bam the Comedian. But any other platform is Bam the Funny Guy. You can follow me on each platform. Each platform I have videos posted. TikTok is basically my base, my home base for my videos, but and also Facebook. So you're more than welcome to follow me on any of my social media platforms, and I really really would appreciate if you do. So
Yeah.
like I say, I'm just trying to strive to make myself better, make everybody proud of me, and not only everybody, myself.
So how did you feel A lot of times we see people go viral, like wham, millions of viewers, millions of followers. What was the feeling you got or you received when you finally realized that you were viral and you had the world looking at you and following Mr. Charlie?
Well, I just felt weird. Especially when to go places and how people all of a sudden say, "Hey, you must do that guy on TikTok. You must Charlie." And I'm like, "Am I?" Then I used to like be in stores like Walmart and places like that. And I can just hear people out of my ear, like if I'm in another cash register, "Hey, that's damn funny guy to do funny." And it just felt different.
And as I was sharing last evening as well, the way I came to know Mr. Charlie, although I knew Kevin as he is Kevin Williams, I knew him, coming up, but I never knew him to be a comedian. And I remember I was going through a going through a low place in my life, and something just led me to TikTok, and I clicked on TikTok. And wham, there was this funny guy on there, had me laughing. I was in stitches, making me feel good. And I looked on the screen and I was like, "Oh my God, is that Kevin?" And and then I said, "Is that Bam?" And I was just so in stitches. And the Bible says laughter do it good like medicine. And you sure
Always.
were some medicine for me that evening. You had me in stitches. I was laughing, I was rolling. As a matter of fact, it caused me to go all through your videos. I was looking at everything and I was just laughing at you. And I'm like,
I
that's
appreciate it.
Bam. And
I
it made
appreciate
me
it.
feel good too, because you're from Laurinburg and I grew up in Laurinburg. And I'm like, you know what? We have to, like tonight, it's all about supporting one another, encouraging one another, just giving everybody else that boost that they need to keep on doing what they're doing. And as I've always said, and I've said before, I'm very proud of you and what you're doing. There are a
Thank
lot
you.
of people who would like to become a comedian. Can
Yeah.
you share with them some tricks, some tools, what they need? Do they need formal training? Is there somebody they need to follow for inspiration?
Well, being a comedian is basically natural. It's life. Everybody go through life situations. Everybody done seen something funny in their life. Everybody done, like I say, witnessed something funny in their life. So it's basically, you basically can come from, it come from your life. Um, I know a lot of people that actually go to school to do stuff like that to be better, which is good. Like I said, I don't boast and brag, but me personally, I don't write. I don't do none of that. It just comes to me straight from my head. I just think about a lot of stuff, and especially when I'm out there doing the shows, I just go back to everybody that I made laugh in my life. I just feel like they're in the audience. That's what I look at. Like it's them that I'm talking to, not nobody else. I'm talking to them, and I just keep going and going and going and going. But like I say, it's a lot of people that's out there that will train people to do comedy. There's a lot of people out there that will show you the ropes. But me, I I go old school. I just learned from putting the headphones on and just go at it. You know,
So last night you did an impersonation for us, and you didn't have on your uniform. So I want to know if tonight, if you would go ahead on and show us a little bit of Bernie Mac.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired. I'm swept. Oh Lord, I ain't no more motherfucking milk and cookies. That's good.
And so Bernie Mac, I understand, is one of the people who inspire
My
you.
favorite. One of
And
my
he was
favorites.
one of all of our favorites, and
Yeah,
unfortunately he's no longer with us. But
yeah.
his voice remains with us, and a lot of his material is still out there. Yeah.
But like I say, Bernie Mac, Red Fox, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, all of them are my idols. Like I said, I grew up. Everybody grew up as my age looking at Red Fox,
Hmm.
laughing at Red Fox, laughing at Good Times. That was those was our sitcoms.
Right.
Like Sanford and Sons, Good Times, Different World, Cosby Show. And like I said, I just love doing it. I won't stop doing this. I just want to reach myself to the top. I want y'all to help me get on y'all TV. Um, if you want to laugh, if you want to laugh, please go follow me on all my platforms. Please. Once again, Bam the Funny Guy on TikTok, Bam the Funny Guy on Facebook, Bam the Funny Guy YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also Bam the Funny Guy on Clappers. So and Instagram is Bam the Comedian. So, like I say, I'm just ready. I'm hungry. I'm ready
You
for it.
hungry? You hungry, Bam?
Starving over here.
You starving?
I'm
Okay,
hungry. I'm
y'all.
ready for it. I'm
Bam say he's
starving.
hungry. He's a
Yeah,
big guy. He wants us to feed him. Feed him, feed him, feed him. And the more we
yeah.
feed him, the more he feed us. So I want to go back for a moment to the tragedy that you experienced and want to know what are some, because in Scotland County alone, there are a lot of parents who are suffering right now from, their children falling victim to, gun violence, car accidents, maybe accidental shootings or whatever it may be. But whatever it is, it's very traumatic. And I want to know what would you like to say to motivate and encourage those families who may be going through trauma or tragedy right now.
Pray. Always keep faith in God. Always laugh. Bring laughter to yourself. The person that's gone, they want to see you laugh. They don't want to see you sitting there sorry. They don't want to see you sitting there crying. It's a long road. It's a struggle. Like I said, I deal with it every day. Um, but you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. You just got to. I mean, I get over as far as making people laugh. And like they always say, comedians are the main ones that always been in depressive mode because we always making everybody else laugh. But at the same time, you see the outside is happy, but the inside we are suffering. But so, like I said, just keep faith in God. Just keep pushing. Just keep going. And always keep them in your memory. Always, look at their pictures. Always, if you got a video of them, always look at their video. Always do what you got to do.
And Bam, and I know this is maybe crazy to ask, but most definitely there may be a child, a young adult, or an adult who's watching us, who may be someone who has used gun violence, and don't mind shooting other people or being aggressive. What are some of the things that you would like to say to that individual who may be watching?
Put them down. It's not worth it. You got to look at it. Just because you took somebody else's life, your family just lost a life themselves, and that's
Yeah,
yours.
yeah, that's right.
So don't think that just because you feel like, oh, I'm big and bad, and I got the parents struggling, and I got the parents going through a lot of heartaches and headaches and stuff like that, and crying every day. Don't think that just because they going through it. Don't think that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, your family gonna go through the same thing. They may see you because they may have to come and see you, but at the same time, they lost a family member just as well as that
That's
person you took away from you.
that's right.
So
That's right.
put them down. It's not
Put
worth
it
it.
down.
It's not worth it.
Yes, thank you so much, Bam. Thank you for those
You're
words
right.
of encouragement. And we do always pray for those families who have lost a loved one due to violence, as well as those individuals who are behind the gun, who are behind the fist, who are behind, drunk driving or whatever it may be. Bam, and I want to say to you again tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you
Thank
for
you. Thank
taking
you.
the time to come and sit down and have a
Always,
conversation with me. You are super amazing, and I
always.
appreciate you. I do go to your TikTok page more than the other platforms and look at your videos and those faces that you make. Oh my God, those faces you make and those individuals that you get those videos that they post and you like, did you just say that? Did
Yeah,
you wear that? And just because you're adding on or doing the voiceover, just adds a little bit more comedy, a little bit more humor to what we're looking at. And I want to say thank you. I want to encourage you as a man to keep doing what you're doing. That
never
although
stop.
you're going through your own struggles and your own tragedy, to keep doing what you're doing to change lives, because that's what you're doing. I would like for you to share with our listening and viewing audience the next upcoming projects that you have. And if it's someone who is interested in booking you for a platform, could you please tell them where they can contact you at?
If you want to book me for any type of shows that you have, or any type of comedy shows, weddings, or anything that you want to book me for, you can reach me at Kevin Williams 805 at yahoo.com. Okay. Or you can message me on any of my social media platforms. And like I say, once we go through that, I'll be more than happy to give you my personal phone number. But we already know how it is. When you put your personal phone number out there, I might go outside and catch one of you looking in my mirror or something like that. But uh, but you can reach me once again at Kevin Williams at 8585 excuse me 805 at yahoo.com, or any of my social media platforms. DM me and I will get back with you ASAP. And my upcoming shows, I have a show that's coming up June the 24th at Harley's Bar and Grill in Lombard, North Carolina. I got one coming up July the 29th in Cleveland, Ohio. Like I said last night, I got the guy got to get back with me with the venue. The venue is straight. I guess he got to get back with him with the flying, the tickets, or whatever. And then after that, it's another show. It's in the works. I really don't can't pinpoint when it's gonna come or whatever, but um, it's coming. But
Okay.
I hope I'm coming to a city near you.
That's
So if you need me, please book me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Bam. Thank you, Mr. Charlie. Thank you,
Thank you
Kim.
so much.
I really appreciate you again taking the time to stop by Moments of Motivation with Michelle, share with my listening viewing audience, more about who you are, what you do, how they can get in contact with you, and also how you not just have overcome, but how you're overcoming your own tragedies and setbacks in your life. We appreciate what you're doing. We want to continue to encourage you to keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep bringing Mr. Charlie on the stage, on the set.
It's about time
Please,
for him to come back.
what'd you say?
It's about time for him to come back. It's been a minute since I made a video, so it's
Okay.
about time for him to come back. So he will
Okay.
be back. Matter of fact, this weekend.
He gonna
So
come back
I
this
will be
weekend.
making another video. Yeah.
All right, all right. So, Kevin, I want you to take us out with some sense of humor. We've had more people to chime in, and we want to thank you guys for coming on and joining with us. And if you want to see or hear a lot of the interview that we had on last evening, you can go over to Moments of Motivation with Michelle that's on the Facebook page as well as YouTube, and you can hear more of my conversation with Bam from last night and also Mr. Charlie. If you did not chime in earlier, Mr. Charlie was on the set this evening, but if you come back on the replay, you'll be able to see him. So, Bam, if you would take us out in Mr. Charlie style, something to make us laugh. And again, thank you guys for joining on with us. And I will see you the next time on Moments of Motivation with Michelle.
All I can say, please book me, cause you don't book me, I'm gonna bust your head to the white man. I swear for the Lord, I'm sick of this shit. Book me. Y'all book me, please. Thank you so much, man. Chef, thanks for having me on. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. Thank you.